I wanted to welcome you to this demo of AgencyScale. AgencyScale is an agency growth and management platform. This is a first-to-market, cloud-based software that offers users a complete stack of tools and features needed to build a scalable business around any and all tools and services you have purchased in the past. Now, there are three main tools in this platform. The Client Finder will gather hundreds of targeted leads in any niche and/or location. You won't have to wonder where to find leads that you can convert into clients. Our Agency CRM is a robust solution that includes everything you need to manage your projects, your leads, your clients, your invoices, your customers, your service package, proposals, estimates, and just about any business process that an agency needs. Our dedicated blueprint module covers more than 30 of the best-selling, highest-converting products of the last year. You'll get everything you need to scale quickly with the top products in the industry, so you can simply plug and play them right into our agency CRM today. In this section, we're going to look at the blueprints and how critical these blueprints are to your success, which is why we had to put them in. You have more than 30 of these blueprints for all the top products that have come out in this last year. Each of the blueprints will have this kind of detail. Let me run through it real quick for you. So here's one product that's included, Content Burger, right? We come over here on the left side, we can see what's included. There's a product overview, there's a client getting checklist, there's a pricing guide for Content Burger, there's a Fiverr domination section, and then a config guide for AgencyScale. So as you come to the right side, we click through, we take a look here at the product overview. Under the product overview, we have what is it? So in case you're not 100% sure of it, you want to go grab it, you can do that. The agency positioning, your target audience, how to work with local businesses, how to work with brands and the product owner, and how to work as a publisher. So we click on the product overview, it takes us down and gives us a video reviewing Content Burger in AgencyScale, what it is, how to do the positioning for your agency. It takes you through to help you define your local target audience, local businesses, brands and product owners and publishers. And these are folks, and it gives you specific things to do with each of those. That's the product overview. Now here's where it really starts to glow here. The client getting checklist. Yes, this helps you get, so your client getting checklist, we're going to be using three different techniques for Content Burger. Client getting approach number one is, and the tools and setup needed for that, and so on for number 2 and 3. So we're gonna I love this. It's time to actually make some money, right? So the three different techniques are the Content Burger 5K and 30-day checklist, the challenge, right? Our local outreach for businesses in our own locations, and cold emails. So first one gives you a step-by-step. Here are the tools you need, no specific tools. Optional tools you can have to set up with a social media agency website, branding, social media pages. And here is the procedure. Step 1, survey your list and the details on that. How to do that. Here's an email template to do it. Here are some pro tips. Step 2, compile those responses you got from this email, right? You see how detailed this is, right? Even to the point of telling you how long to wait for the responses. Craft an elegant solution based on those responses and respond to them with number 4, follow-up, right? That's client getting approach number 1 for this one product, Content Burger. Here's number 2, right? And this one is local outreach for businesses in a local area, right? You can get the specific things you'll need with Google Maps, maybe some kind of prop to use. Step 1, run a search. See how it goes through. Here's how it takes you through. Here's number 3, use our Client Finder to cold email people. In the other section of this video, you saw how the Client Finder works. And here's some cold emails that you can utilize. We're not even halfway through this list on the left side, folks. Pricing guide for Content Burger. So how can you price this? If you're setting up an agency, it gives you various specifics on how to set up. It says, true, most companies will spend between $500 to $7,000 or more on social media such stuff. But for you, as a new person, you want to go with a lower price. And to consider is the feature set, is the software you intend to use to serve these customers. So think about your pricing. It gives you things to think about as you set up your agency, components that you'll need to structure your pricing, and then some sample pricing packages to get you started on what some people can do. Now, if you don't want to set up a full-fledged agency right away, you can go right to Fiverr and use this and become a freelancer. In Fiverr, setting up freelance services, we give you gigs, right? Here's a gig set up, number one. I will be your social media management content creator. It gives you the actual thing to use in the title for your Fiverr account. Try different variations. This is another pro tip, right? We give you all these pieces. Why use me? Give some defense on why. Here's your basic pricing, your standard, your premium pricing. Gig 2, I will convert your articles to audio and post them to Spotify or a podcast platform. Here's another gig we take you through. Gig 3, Gig 4, Gig 5. Are you happy yet? Gig 6, Gig 7, Gig 8, 9. All of these up through Gig 9 are included. Now remember, this is just one product. There are more than 30 products that are included that have this kind of detail for you to use. And then there's a config guide for AgencyScale itself. Here's how you go into AgencyScale and set it up so that you are set to use Content Burger inside your AgencyScale. So we give you all the stuff outside of AgencyScale. We give you all the stuff inside AgencyScale. This is just for one of the more than 30 products you'll get in the blueprints with the front end copy of AgencyScale. Our Agency CRM tool starts you off here at the dashboard, where you can manage projects, clients, support tickets, and finance. Each has their own dashboard. So we look at the leads that we have collected. We're able to track our leads here, follow-ups, schedule things, look at our total number of leads, total leads that we have converted into clients, and then our pending follow-up. We have a Kanban form. We can add new leads, and we can create a lead form that we can then embed on a website, and we can fully customize that, and it creates the content for us, and we just have to add the iframe code to our web page. Under the clients, once we've converted them from lead to client, we move them to this section here, and then we can track down all our clients and what they're doing and what they're involved with. We look at adding a client. We add all their detailed information so we can track them easily. We can set up follow-ups as well. Work allows us to manage our contracts, our projects, our tasks, our calendar, and time logs. So as we look at the contracts that we have created, contracts that are about to expire, and contracts that have expired, it allows us to track and keep track of everything that's coming and going contract-wise. We can track our projects to see what projects have happened, what has not been started, what are overdue, what are in progress, and projects that have been finished. So we can track all those. We can pin ones that need to be done. We can archive them and create templates for projects if it's something we use over and over again. Our tasks, multiple tasks, make up a project. As we assign the tasks here, we can assign them to each project that they are part of. We can create task labels, create other requests. We can create categories that we can then assign to different tasks so they can be used on various projects over and over again as we repeat the work. Our finance section covers estimates, invoicing, recurring invoices. Our payments, our expenses, and our recurring expenses are all tracked inside of our finance section. And of course, if we come to our finance dashboard, we can get a quick overview of each of the sections. Has its own dashboard. We have a project dashboard, we have a client dashboard, we have an HR dashboard, we have a support ticket dashboard, and of course, our finance dashboard. We can track our tickets for support, tickets that have been opened. We can see our trend graph and see how things are going. Ticket settings, we can create a ticket. We can create a ticket form, which can then be embedded with an iframe on a web page so that we can ask our customers to go directly to a web page where they submit their ticket for support. Now, the report section is rather extensive as it allows us to track and report on tasks, time logs, finances, income versus expenses, an extensive set of settings that are fully customizable, allow you to set it up even with GDPR if necessary. That's the overview of the Agency CRM. Our client lead finder is very simple to use. Once you click on this button, it takes you to the app. Once we have logged into our Facebook account and connected our Facebook to the client lead finder, we are now able to then go down to down here where we will type in our search. And we're going to be looking for plumbers in Los Angeles, California. And then we simply hit get started, give it a moment to do the search, and it returns to us here, in this case, 240 leads. And we can see here that we have now access to look at their Facebook page. We can send them a message in Facebook. We can send them an email using our email app, or we can click here and it'll pull them up in Google Gmail. each of the ones that we find. If we want to, we can come here and it will take us right to their Facebook page. Plumber Los Angeles. We can click on send message, which will pull up our Facebook and put them in a Facebook message. Back in our client lead finder, we see here that we can also send them an email directly from our email client, or we can click on here and go directly to Gmail and send them a message right from there. That's how simple and powerful the client lead finder is. AgencyScale includes all three features: the agency CRM, all the blueprints, as well as the client lead finder.